Hello traders, Victor with you yet again today from the Forex Ball Trade Academy. Today we will look at the CAD versus Swiss franc currency pair, and this is the second idea for today. And before we start, I would like to remind you that all the information in this video is for educational purpose only and should not be considered as a financial advice. Let's give a quick run up through previous ideas. Australian Swiss franc moving towards the target, still valid. Australian Canadian, here potential fixing or closing the idea because we're having CAD versus Swiss franc, which actually contradicts with this idea, although I think it will be moving to the upside, so it can be valid up until the point where the price, if the price will move below this level. So here is a low priority idea on the Australian Canadian. Euro, Australian dollar, it's kind of continues to range, but I think it will hit the target very soon, this support level. Australian Japanese yen is moving towards the resistance as expected, so still looks pretty good. And if we compare it to Euro Japanese yen, if you see, we have Australian Japanese yen to the upside, Euro Japanese yen to the upside. This means that the Euro Australian dollar could have a very strong uptrend, but these two ideas basically, one suggests that the Japanese yen will be strong, another suggests Japanese yen will be weak. But here we already moved the stop loss to the entry point, so it's a risk-free trade, and the half profit should have been fixed at around this area where price moved half the way towards the target. So it's already a profitable trade with a zero risk. Gold, I do guys believe it will be going down. Although the idea isn't validated, I do believe that there will be quite a nice decline. And this is the reason why Swiss franc will also move down against other pairs. So here we're going for the New Zealand Swiss franc. It's moving slowly towards the resistance, so idea is valid. Euro versus New Zealand dollar, also a valid idea. It's moving towards the support level. The idea was triggered basically at this point around 74.00, so moving slowly towards the target. Euro Japanese yen, we just looked at it. If it reaches this level, the idea will get invalidated, but we can wait and see what happens. And finally, Canadian versus Swiss franc. I do think gold will be correcting down quite strongly. And this is the reason why Swiss franc pairs will be going up. Well, basically against the Swiss franc. If we look, for example, at Swiss franc Japanese yen, obviously it should be going down, not up. But here you got the idea that the Swiss franc should be getting weak against other major fiat currencies. The same applies actually for Canadian Swiss franc. Let's see what happens here. We have 4-hour chart, okay, and price is now above the 200 exponential moving average. We see here was a bounce of the moving average, and it provided the support level. The support has been rejected, which is still very bullish for the Canadian Swiss franc. And we can see here the triangle pattern, which has been formed with the support at the area of 0.6984. This support has been rejected multiple times along with the moving average right there. So here we have this support already formed. Price failed to break or even attempt to break this support, which makes it still a potential bullish trend. If we go to 1-hour chart, we can see this breakout here of the triangle pattern, and then price went down to retest this support. And as we have mentioned already today, the price produced on Monday, lows or highs, should be the bottom of multiple pairs. Obviously for the Australian Swiss franc, which is I think one of the most interesting potential trend that will have a trend to the upside, along with CAD Swiss franc as well. And we can see that this could have been the potential bottom. And if the price will move below this level, the idea might get invalidated, but I think it could even move towards this area. The most important thing is that there will be no break below this level on the daily time frame. And let's zoom it out. So here we have a breakout of the 200 exponential moving average, price broke above along with the triangle pattern. So we have here this potential move towards the Fibonacci resistance level. The Fibonacci here, we have two of them, 188.6% applied to this last wave to the downside, and the second one, we had this correction when the price rejected the support level, and here is 261.8 pips. So two of them at the same price at 0.7077. This resistance also corresponds to the uptrend trend line. Basically, the uptrend trend has been broken, and now we could be seeing this move towards this resistance. So I do think that this idea will take approximately 48 hours for this target to be reached. If there will be a breakout, there will be quite a strong rally to the upside, but this is the nearest resistance, and first we need to see what will happen. So that's it, guys. Hope you really enjoyed the second idea for today. If you did, I would really appreciate to get at least 50 likes. Don't forget to comment, ask questions. I will be there to help and answer. Thank you, and we'll talk to you very soon.